Hey guys, it's Mikey and I'm back. I don't really film videos anymore, but I just felt like doing this because like I'm bored as fuck and I'm home and there ain't nothing to do here, so I just decided to film this video and stuff and like yeah. So anywho, this is a video of the first time I got arrested. I know what you're thinking. What the fuck? He got arrested? Like, I know, shock to me too. Just kidding. I've been arrested 2 times, I think. Alright. First time had a reason. Second time was a little petty. It wasn't even that big, okay? Anywho. So let's get down to business. Okay. So, I remember that day clearly. Like, it was only last year, my freshman year. And, yeah, so, I remembered. Okay, I don't really, like, want to talk about this because, like, my family could see this and, like, I mean, my family clearly knew because my dad had to go pick me up, but I don't know. Anywho, okay, so me and my friends, two of my friends, what did I put for? Two of my friends, one's name was Kevin and the other name was Mariah. Mariah was a senior and Kevin was he's an 11th grader now. So yeah. Anyways, I had found out that they smoked and stuff, and we had like planned a day like, oh, like we're gonna go like smoke this day and like after third period, we'll just leave campus, we'll go smoke. And like it sounded like a brilliant idea. I swear to God, it sounded like an awesome idea. But clearly it wasn't. So anywho, we was like I remember that day clearly because like I was the supplier. So I remember that day I said that already. Yeah, so I remember because that I had a huge crush on someone, and that day I kissed that someone. So I felt like I was like, you know what? I don't need this. Here, y'all take it. And they're like, what? Like, and I was like, oh no, I'll go anyways. So I went. Like Mariah had like, did the thing, and then she was like, here, you take greens. So I took greens whenever. Like it was cool. And like we were walking around, like we were gonna go up the hill to go, cause my school we only have 4 periods, so we had to go back to fourth period, cause we left after third, and so we were gonna walk around like up the hill around, and reach the top of the schools to go back to school. And like I was like, all right, this is great, like nothing was fine, like everything was fine, and then let me tell you, and then we was done. Okay, when we was done, Mariah, she was taking the last hit. And oh yeah, and as she let out the big old cloud, the cops somehow turned the corner magically right when she did that. So it was the school police, and I was like, shit. I see he got out the car. He was like, get against the fence, blah blah blah. And let me tell you what was going through my head. I'm Christian, my dad's a assistant pastor or whatever. So you could imagine like what was going through my head. And boy, I was thinking, I was like, Lord Jesus, please don't get arrested. Please don't let my parents find out. I promise I'll never do this again. I promise. So that's what was going through my head. And he like had to search our backpacks. He called for backup. It was crazy. And like Mariah, she had threw the stuff in the bushes, and like they're like, no, we don't got nothing. And like it clearly like smelled and like people seen, and it was a mess. But they never found the piece, but they found the weed, and that was enough to get us in trouble. So we ended up getting taken into the dean's office, and the dean was like, he was scolding us. And okay, let me tell you, I was higher than a mother freaking kite in the sky. And I was sitting in there, but I was scared. And we were looking at each other like, what the fuck? And Mariah, I remember she kept saying, I'm sorry. I was like, bro. But I felt bad too because she's a senior, for prom and everything. But she ended up making all that up, and she ended up going to prom, doing whatever. And now she's in college, so. And like, I remember like the police, they were talking and stuff, and I remember I was really like gone, and he was like, "All right, how do you spell your name, Michael?" And I was like, oh. And I was like, M-I-C, and I was like, and I legit forgot how to spell my name. I was like, bro, what the? So that was a trip, and then they were like, so who brought the thing? And we all looked at each other and we were like, gotta come clean, gotta come clean. So I was like, I did. And he was like, so where'd you get it from? I was like, from a friend. What friend? I was like, a friend, he doesn't come here. He's like, so where'd you meet him at? I was like, by my house. And like, Kevin looked at me like, oh, shit. And I was like, oh my God. And I left out a big part. Kevin's brother sold that to me. So that's why me and Kevin was like, oh, we can't complain about that, because then Kevin's brother would have been in trouble. But anywho, that was a trip, and like we all had to wait for. They ended up calling all their parents and telling them like what's up, and like we all had to wait for our parents there until they picked us up. Now Kevin's mom came first, and I remember my dad told me what she did, and that was, I don't want to say it on camera because some of y'all might know Kevin. And me and Mariah was in the nurse, and we was sitting, and I was so scared. I was telling Mariah, I was like, dude, my mom's gonna flip out. She's gonna break my phone. She's gonna ground me. She's gonna do all this. And Mariah's like, damn, that's crazy, dude. And she felt bad, and like I felt bad too. Like, and Mariah lives in LA, so like, or she lived, and like her auntie was gonna come pick her up, and like, I don't know. So she was in the clear, and I was like, But anyways, I remember my dad got there, like he was like, he didn't want to talk to me, so we went to the deans and we talked to the deans, whatever, and I was like, I was crying because I don't know why I was crying. I was gone anyways, but yeah, and like it was a trip, and like we were in the car, and like I don't know, that was something, and I was grounded for a whole week, and God, my phone, ooh, I don't even know. But anywho, that's the first time I got arrested. And it was a trip. It was actually a cool experience. Now that I look back at it, I don't even know if it's legal making this video, but I made it anyway to tell you guys my first time. So the second time was for ditching, but long story. I don't know. I don't want to get into that. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Follow me on social medias, Instagram, Snapchat, Musically, Twitter, whatever. Instagram, Twitter, ikissedmikey, and Musically. Snapchat, Mikey9081, and yeah. Lots of love for you guys. Thank you.